Good evening. Last time I streamed, I tried to play the Marine Mania expansion for the original Zoo Tycoon. Today I'm going to try the dinosaur expansion. Um, I'm going to try things a little differently. You remember we went bankrupt pretty quickly towards the end of the last stream and we couldn't recover. So today I'm going to try building things in a different order. Let's go into the game. Alright. So we're going to go freeform. The idea behind me practicing the expansions is so that when my regular computer, my main computer gets fixed, we can actually build a mega park which has the regular zoo animals, a marine park, and a dino park. Alright, so we'll start here. Money set to max. And as last time, we'll clear out the starting path because that's not how I do things. Alright, now let's come over here. We want research and conservation to be maxed out. We want all the dinosaur stuff checked off. And we'll have all the dinosaur stuff checked off now. And now let's go ahead and begin our path. Ooh, a dino footprint path. This should be fun. And over here in the back corner of the park, we're going to build a dinosaur recovery team. And this way, if dinosaurs escape, we can catch them safely. And I'll put one in the other corner as well once we build exhibits over there. Let's block out our first exhibit. And dinosaur exhibits should be large. Let's figure out what we want first. We're doing all dinosaur stuff right now. If we get better control of our money on this run, maybe we'll try a Marine Mania show tank at the end, just so I can show you how that works, because I didn't get to do that last time. But I want to focus on dinosaurs right now. Plesiosaur. That's a good start. Deciduous forest. Alright. Hmm. Alright. I think there's a way to do an electrified of those. I just don't think we've unlocked it yet. That's most definitely not the fencing I've used before. Now, with the shimmering electricity, it looks quite a bit like Jurassic Park now. Now we're not gonna rush into tour guides for this time around, I don't think. So yeah, instead of zookeepers and marine specialists in the dinosaur expansion, the equivalent role is scientist. Terrain type, we want to make this deciduous. I'm not going to rush into tour guides yet. And dinosaur exhibits need to be made large, just because dinosaurs are larger than the regular animals. And we have to wait till they hatch until I know for me to know what they like. So here's a scientist. And let's also bring in 2 maintenance workers. So same deal as the marine specialists. We'll put one employee per exhibit. I suppose I do the same in the regular zoo as well. That makes sense, actually. Once they hatch, we'll be able to see what they like and make the exhibit suitable for them. And once this first exhibit is fixed, I want to get a second exhibit up. Glossopteris. Until the eggs hatch, we won't know what they want, so we just got to play the waiting game for a little bit. I'm surprised I have guests when there's no animals to see yet. So we'll build a second exhibit over here in the corner, and then I'll build some income things in the entrance area. I forgot the dinosaurs had the egg stage first. I started a lot later than I was planning to. So I'm hoping I can get some good progress in before the stream I want to raid starts. Alright. We need fresh water, grass. We need fresh water and grass. And unlike regular animals, dinosaurs trample their terrain. If they're unhappy. So we need to make them happy quickly. Foliage and rocks and a shelter. Dinosaur cave. Do I want the burrow or do I want the cave for these guys? The burrow's good enough. All right, rocks. Any dinosaur-specific rocks? None of those rocks are for deciduous, though. Okay, they don't like that one. We're not going to worry about the rocks right now. Let's just get some foliage in. They like the Glossopteris. Given the text is black, I probably don't have to go overboard on these. All right, that says we have enough foliage. And we have to wait a bit for appropriate rocks. All right, let's begin zoning out the second exhibit. But first, do I have appropriate rocks? Okay, so one rock was enough. Okay, now let's go work on pathing out the next exhibit. And this, I think, I need to get used to operating out of the all category with stuff. Is that enough space for the Pteranodon house that we just unlocked? That overlaps on the path, doesn't it? Yeah, it runs up against the wall. That's okay. I'll run path around it. At least I don't have to put that fancy notch thing in that I had to do on the marine tanks for the filter. Oh, look, what do I want to put in? I think I'm going to do the gallimimus next. So we're going to do gallimimus, which if I recall correctly are this terrain as the base. All right, let's bring them in, and then let's bring in our let's bring in our eggs, and then let's bring in a scientist to take care of them. All right, where's the door to the exhibit? Okay, it's over there. I'm going to put him directly into the exhibit so he can look after the eggs. Because like before, we can't do anything with these until they hatch. They do like the Norfolk Island pine for their favorite tree. How's things over here? Okay, they're happy. They're happy. All right, so we shouldn't see too much trampling going on here. Wouldn't it be cool if we were able to get to a T-Rex tonight? But, I mean, those are difficult to maintain. Once I finish this second exhibit, I want to start putting in an income source towards the front of the park so that we don't hemorrhage the upkeep and go bankrupt like we did with the marine park. Alright, the gallimimus are hatching, which means it's time to work. I know for a fact that the exhibit is not... Alright, here we go. Grass, fresh water. They want more animals of the same type, so I'll throw in another pair. All right. We need a shelter. We need more animals. So let's put in another pair. All right, so that's enough of animals. And we need another shelter to accommodate the increased crowd. It says I still need more shelters. Okay, here we go. Rocks and foliage. All right, and trees. Hopefully we don't have to put too many of these in. Ah, excellence in exhibit design. I'm getting better at this, apparently. I think I got enough trees. The scientist said so. Why is the animal unhappy? The exhibit is well suited. Is it just that the other eggs aren't hatched yet? So it's only the first two Gallimimus that haven't adjusted to happiness yet. All right. These two are still happy. All right, come back to the front of the park. Let's put in an arcade building because I don't think we've unlocked the dinosaur food place yet. Yeah, when I return to the other computer, we're going to build a mega zoo that has everything. I typically divide 1/4 between the rainforest and savanna, 1/4 between all the other habitats, 1/4 is a marine park, and 1/4 is a dinosaur park. And now that things are starting to go, we'll take the price up to 30 and begin some marketing. All right. Let's put a gift shop in front of the arcade. And let's put in a gift shop. Let's actually change things up a bit. I didn't plan that right. We don't have the large restroom yet? That's something that's going to have to wait to be built then. 1, 2. Um, Give me one moment. All right. So that's where the restroom is going to go. Now let's look at prices here for the snack stand. And the gift shop. All right. Let's watch money for a minute or two and just see if I've addressed those issues appropriately that I had last time. Let's begin thinking about blocking out the next exhibit. What do I want to build next? What dinosaur do I want to do next? Styracosaurus is cool. Kentrosaurus is cool. Coelophysis. Loch Ness will require a combination tank. Let's do a woolly mammoth exhibit. Because, hey, that may not technically be a dinosaur, but it is prehistoric. And I want to make this nice and big. Alright. And we need to build tundra here. Do I want... I just got the notification that we've got even more. Iguanodons too? Interesting. So this will be our mammoth exhibit. So let's fill this with tundra terrain. Now these guys I think do go heavy on the trampled. Plesiosaurus, I think that requires a combination exhibit with tank. Although I didn't really show that off well except with the penguins last time, so maybe I can do one of the combination aquatic dinosaurs. I'm still not 100% confident with combination land and sea. And they, of course, don't get eggs. Alright, so I need to bring in another scientist. And I accidentally hired an extra scientist, so we're going to build another exhibit after this. And we didn't have to wait for eggs for these guys. Freshwater, brownstone, and greystone. Oh, we have access to a Spinosaurus. I think that'll be my next exhibit. Alright. They need fresh water. Rocks, foliage, shelters. You know the normal stuff. Arctic birch. First shelters. All right, rocks. All right, trees. Okay, it says we're well suited. Hopefully their happiness will increase. And it's already trampled a tree. I hope I'm not going to have to keep cleaning up after these guys and replanting their trees. Okay, the exhibit is suitable. Why aren't you happy? Oh well, let's get scientist 4 a job, and then we'll see if the mammoths are getting better. So what do I want to buy? Spinosaurus. I want to do the Spinosaurus. Apatosaurus is another cool one to put in. But I want to slow down with exhibits for a little bit after this one, I think, just to make sure income is keeping up with development. It takes a lot of research to get the T-Rex. I think that's like the last thing you unlock in the research tree. Alright, let's grab our Spinos. Let's grab our scientist. And let's check on our mammoths while we wait for those to hatch. Not happy because he can't find food. Okay, and you're trampling those trees again, I see. Wait, there's more rubble? There, I see it. I think when I do the park for real, especially, I'm going to do the idea I thought of last time, which is to put all the foliage in one area in the exhibit. Especially in dinosaurs, where I can just clear out one area. Alright, we've completed all the selected conservation. So let's go ahead and start putting in for other conservation. Alright, everything is selected in conservation. Now, if the mammoths aren't happy now, then I don't know what's going to make them happy. Meanwhile, we have to wait for the Spinosaurus to hatch before we can start making them happy. And I think they're tramplers as well, unfortunately. Alright. Do we have the big restroom now? Not yet. I may build a swim shack here as well, just for a little bit of extra income. Alright, let's check on the Spino. The Spinos are hatched. We'd better take care of them. Grass, dirt, fresh water. Still need more grass, huh? Let's come in this way. Alright, the grass is good. Foliage shelters rocks. They like Norfolk Island. Alright. They're going to be a problem, just like the mammoths, I think. Well, good thing that stream should be running short soon, so... I probably should bunch up the foliage in exhibits where they trample. Oh, the mammoths knocked down all their trees but one. My game just went into lag mode. Not sure why. Not sure why. Oh, because it wanted to pop up a message. Let's make sure we got out all the rubble. I don't see any on this side, do you? Let's try things this way. Let's create a little cluster. Ah, they're still flashing green. Let's do another row. I don't understand why I can't make my mammoths happy. It says the exhibit is perfect for them. But there we go. Trampling shouldn't be as much of an issue in there now. There we go. And there's finally a restroom in the park. All right. And now let's build a little lake. And this lake is only going to have the swimming option, I think. There's no point putting dolphins in a dino park. And once I build the swim area, we're going to watch the money flow and see if we're gaining or losing. I never know which way is the front on those things. Let's put them near the swim shack in hopes of finding out if I've oriented that the right way. We'll come back to that in a little bit, I guess. And you know what we'll do in the middle of the lake? That looks like it needs that looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. Oh yeah, so we got the swimming place the right way. And over here in this corner of the lake, we're gonna place a oh, we're still not big enough. Okay. Now can I place that? So it's actually a 6 by 6. A decorative volcano here. Looks like people like swimming, so let's jack up the price a little bit in the hopes of getting more income. So we're at 139,488. Let's see where we are in December year one, since we're in October year one. All right. Let's build the other dinosaur house meanwhile. And let's bring in 2 more maintenance workers. You never know with these dinosaurs. So far we have Plateosaurus, woolly mammoth, Gallimimus, and Spinosaurus. One of these days I'm going to do a Zoo Tycoon marathon, and we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. Uh, once I figure out the how to get finances under control in this game. Hemorrhaging money is not the way to get ahead in this game. We'll make this $12. And we will come over here. And extend out the lake a little bit. Let's get you off of the area that's going to get a terrain adjustment and bring in the rest of the lake. Kind of a little bit of an extension to the lake. And you know what? Let's move the swim shack. And that guest who's stuck in the water, I'll just drop him back on land. And now we're going to rebuild the swim shack in the new corner. And let's get our We'll leave it at $8. $10 is a little exorbitant to just go swimming. So now we're doing the Lepospondal house. Yep, we do have swimmers in my little lake here. Watching for... I just got... I may as well just say it. I'm relearning the expansions so that I may build... Wow. And I just realized my game screen is cut off in the window. Has it been like this the whole time? Alright, let me make an adjustment here. I don't know how that happened. I'm pretty sure I was aligned properly before I started. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm relearning the complete collection, the 2 expansions, so that I can build a mega zoo with everything in some upcoming streams. Probably going to do the mega zoo in June, because in May my stream is going to be celebrating the anniversaries of Morrowind and Star Wars. So I'm going to be doing a month-long celebration on this channel where all my streams during May are going to be related to one of those 2 things. So I'll probably do the Mega Zoo in June. But when I relearned the Marine expansion on Monday, I didn't get to do a show because I went bankrupt. So I may do a show at the end of this stream if I have time. Although the stream that I like to raid on Thursday nights is about to start, so I may just build one more exhibit and call it a night. I wonder if my marine park was messed up view too. Do I play scenarios? I have many years ago when I first enjoyed this game. On this run, for the stream, I just want to build freeform, I think. So, you know, I don't usually have chat participants, so I'll let you pick the dinosaur that I build last, because the other stream is getting ready to start. So I have Gallimimus, Woolly Mammoth, Plateosaurus, and Spinosaurus already. What would you like to see in terms of dinosaurs? And I don't think I've unlocked T-Rex yet, so that's not an option. At least the mammoths are happy now. I had a big problem getting the mammoths happy, but clustering the trees like this really prevented the trampling issue, so... Looks like the Spinos are avoiding trampling. Dinosuchus? Let me see if I've got that. Alright, let me just tell you what I've got. And, alright. I have Ankylosaurus, giant sloth, although I would prefer to do a dinosaur. So, in terms of actual dinosaurs, Ankylosaurus, We have T-Rex, but I don't really want to open that can of worms this close to end of stream. Styracosaurus, Apatosaurus, Iguanodon. We already have Pladio. Kentrosaurus, Lambeosaurus, Camptosaurus, Stegosaurus. We have Gallimimus, Velociraptor, Caudipteryx, Allosaurus, Coelophysis, and then we have some of these Ice Age Sabertooth, but we already have an Ice Age representative for now. And then we also have Plesiosaurus and a Loch Ness, but those require combination exhibits with tanks, so I'm not sure if I'm ready for those. If I name an exhibit Super Croc, I unlock Deinosuchus. I did not know that. Let me give that a try. And I'll even build him next to the volcano because that's right in the front of the park. And already using up real estate I'm working in. Alright. The stream hasn't gone live yet, so if they haven't started by the time I finish this exhibit, I'll go ahead and pick one more probably. So let's see. Super Croc. So I have to build the exhibit first, apparently. The thing I like about dinosaurs, the dinosaur expansion as opposed to the marine expansion, is that you don't have to build that little cutout in the corner that you have to do in the marine expansion for the filter. Super Croc. Do you know the trick about if you drop a mermaid statue into a Marine Mania tank, it comes to life? We got more animals and objects, so we also have other choices now, too. We got something called a Herrerasaurus. We did unlock the Deinosuchus. I just want to see what came up, what if anything else came up with that. Obviously, when I do this for real, I'm going to have Velociraptors. I'm going to have the Apatosaurus. T-Rex is going to be the center of the park, probably. Deinosuchus. So it's aquatic. It wants... I'm not even going to try for a combination exhibit. I'm going to fill it with fresh water, put in whatever land it wants. That is fresh water, right? It wanted and not salt water. Yeah. The mermaid couldn't save me from going bankrupt. I basically built too fast in the last game. That's what happened. Alright. Now let's put the Deinosuchus in. Eggs must be placed on land. So I'm going to, because I can't find out what it wants until it hatches, I'm going to go ahead and place a little land right at the gate. And I'll adjust the land as necessary once I know what it wants. This is one I'm going to want to see, the gate area. We're going to take and we're going to add in a scientist. And he'll take care of the eggs. Oh, so it's salt water, not fresh water. Okay, let me fix that while we wait for... Alright, I don't have notification for the other stream yet. But the last time they went live, I think their notifications weren't working either. So I will check after we finish setting up this exhibit. Well, at least with a mostly aquatic exhibit, there won't be too much space for them to have plants to trample on. So the way I used to do my mega park is I would basically take this large map. I I would take this large map, I would divide it into quarters. The two front quarters would be a regular zoo. One quarter would be savanna and rainforest. The other quarter would be divided amongst the other terrains. And then in the back, one quarter would be the marine park and one quarter would be the dinosaur park. That's how I used to do it many years ago. And that's what I'm trying to build back up to with this rediscovery. So that's why I did a practice game in the marine and a practice game in the so I'll turn this grass area I have into dirt. Let me bring my scientists back. Oh, they hatched. All right, now that means it's time to figure out what they want. We need more dirt and brownstone. All right, so we'll start there. And now we'll bring in some brownstone. All right, I'm not seeing a notification, so I will check the status of the stream as soon as I finish building this up. Foliage rocks. All right. And its favorite foliage is the bald cypress. Actually, let me leave the land space open for the trees. All right, trees. Well, I didn't know that there were these two trees you could put in the water. I didn't remember that. That's cool. And of course, my zoo is hemorrhaging money because I'm building so many exhibits. I just want to wait. I want to wait a few minutes once I finish this to see if I've solved that issue. I think it's cool putting trees in the water. What's going on there? Oh, those are my rocks. Okay, so they're not tramplers. Yeah. They're still flashing green, but the scientist says I'm well suited. Well, it looks crowded with trees, so I'm going to leave it there. So that code again was Super Croc. I will have to remember that for that when I do the main park. It's cool having a prehistoric crocodile. Though I may just do regular crocodiles in my normal zoo and leave the dino space for the actual dinosaurs. The more exotic stuff, you know? I think that's the best way to do it. Alright, let me check Twitch real quick. They have not started yet. Okay, we've got time for one more. I mean, this is fun. I'm not used to having participants in my chat. This, incidentally, is my 110th episode. You know what? Let's bring in some velociraptors. Because we're waiting for the other stream to start. I mean, there's another stream I really enjoy that just went live. Actually, if I know them correctly, they went live a while ago and will be wrapping up their show soon. But we've got time. Yeah. Yeah, my marine park is definitely going to have the orca show and the dolphin show. There's that one animal that is a combination land and sea animal, which requires a combination land and sea exhibit, but also needs a show tank. So I don't even know how I'm going to build that one. I may do a stream just for experimenting on that, or I may just experiment with that animal off stream so that I'm ready for it. All right, let's do some velociraptors. The velociraptors like coniferous and the dawn redwood. So let's add a... Oh, I'm low on money. I don't know how well this is going to work. I think I'll have to do this gradually. Oh, we got emergency funding. That's not going to be enough to repaint this exhibit, though. I could do the money cheat, but that will break a fence somewhere. Hopefully my money flow is better than in my attempt at the marine park. Bob V, interesting. I've never heard that one, but I don't want to do the money chat. I just want to do the patience route. It looks like my park is trying to make money this time, though, unlike my marine park. So for now, I'm going to proceed. And I just got my monthly upkeep. Screw that. We're going to break one fence so I can check off at least what I've already done. And we're going to raise admission and marketing in an attempt to get some more money. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the other stream is about starting, but I want to see if we can. I want to see if we can pull off this Velociraptor exhibit. I want to see how. I want to see if money gain is improved enough for me to pull off this Velociraptor exhibit. And it looks like right now, at least, dollars are flowing. You know what? Conservation. The conservation programs are the conservation programs. We've already done all the dinosaur ones, so let's cut funding in half for those. Research, I think we're still, yeah, research, we're still in the dinosaur stuff. But we'll cut funding for the conservation programs for right now. It looks like slowly we are gaining positive. It looks like money is going up more than it's going down right now. That will change, of course, as we buy stuff for the exhibit. The Velociraptors will be unhappy for quite a while, I think. The Spinos haven't trampled their trees. The mammoths haven't trampled their trees. And the other dinosaurs are too small for trampling. Thanks for the tip on the Deinosuchus, by the way. Yeah. I'm actually not going to cut the exhibit size because this is going to be my final exhibit for the night. Plus, it gives them more space to run around in. Now, when I do the Dino Park for real as part of the Mega Zoo, all the exhibits are going to be a little bit smaller than this, and some of the exhibits might actually be too small for their dinosaurs because I want to cram in as many of my favorite dinosaurs as I can into one quarter. Here, let me show you the map size. This is the biggest. This is the biggest map in the game, and I want this to hold everything: a full zoo as well as a marine park and a dino park. That's the full extent of the map here. Alright. We have full coniferous now, though. So, let's see animal costs for the Velociraptor. Yeah, but Crater Lake also... I've seen that map. I don't like playing it. It requires a lot of height adjustment. So it's really expensive to work with. Maybe I'll try it again. But I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing with infrastructure and money flow before I attempt a park with that kind of added cost. Alright, where'd my Velociraptors go? coniferous. There they are. So they're 3,500, so we're raising 7,000 for a pair of eggs. And then I have to bring in another scientist. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Still trying to figure out what I want to do for my 50 follower special, which should be coming up in the next month or so. Because I'm finally up to 45 or 46. The thing I was going to do for my 50 follower special, I ended up doing for my combination 100th episode and stream anniversary, which happened to fall on the same night. Okay, so we had our monthly upkeep. We'll see if we go positive. You know what? I want to get these velociraptors done. Let's do this thing. What do you think is a good ratio for maintenance workers to park size? We had an escape. So now we know which exhibit we had the breakdown in. But let's bring in our scientist. And the dinosaur recovery team is going to take care of the Plateosaur. I've been doing one zookeeper / marine specialist / scientist per exhibit. That's the way I typically do things. But maintenance workers and tour guides, I don't know what the good ratio is. I see the broken fence, and since the maintenance workers are being slow getting over there, I'm going to go fix it myself. I just placed that incorrectly, I think. I'm going to wait till the maintenance worker fixes that before I put the dinosaurs back inside. Yeah. The velociraptors could be hatching soon. Yep, time to get to action on these velociraptors with very limited money. Let's see how we can do this. No, the exhibit is not well suited for the velociraptor. Grass, fresh water. Here we go with the terrain again. Where's the door? I want to make sure I don't put the water next to the door. Yeah, there's the mammoth door. So this over here is the raptor door. Hopefully we're almost done with the water. All right, it doesn't say anything more about fresh water. It looks like money is holding steady right around the 7,000, 8,000. I hope it continues to stay that way. Too much grass. Foliage, shelter, or rock. Uh, it likes dawn redwood. Rocks. And dawn redwood. I want to wait a few minutes and see if the completion of this exhibit has improved money flow. I want to see if I'm on the right track with resolving the financial issues I had on my last stream. Alright, I think that's enough. Now let's look at my animals. No angry animals. I think they're well under care of the scientist. Alright. Oh, yeah. Alright, looks like they finally fixed the fence. So let's get these guys back into the exhibit. No, that broken fence is still there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see it from... maintenance workers finally found his way around. And he's ignoring the broken fence. Is he afraid of my dinosaurs? Alright. So, there was actually 2 broken fences on that exhibit. Now, these were my first dinosaurs. So I need to check. Scientist 1 is the one who's supposed to be in charge of these guys. Scientist 1 no longer exists. Did he get eaten by... That's alright. No wonder they were escaping. There was no scientist to feed them. Alright. And with that discovery, I think that's a good place to stop. So, quick little park recap. There we are. Quick little end of stream tour. We have our attractions over here. We have a swim lake, Lepospondel House, my cafe. Over here we have the Dinosuchus. And actually, we didn't get right down on the Dinosuchus before. Here, let me give you a better view of the Dinosuchus. Let me move him to land, so... Because I didn't get a good view of him so far. There we go. There's Dinosuchus. There's our mammoths. There's our Spinosaurus. No, that's our Velociraptor exhibit. You can see one approaching the cave. Over here, those are our Spinosaurus exhibit. That's our Gallimimus. And over here, we have our Plateosaurus. So I think the lesson learned is build regular zoo animals at first and then use them to fundraise for the marine dinosaur stuff because we are still having money issues. But yeah, I'm satisfied with my practice run on dinosaur more than I am with my practice run on marine. Alright. Apparently we have a baby Dinosuchus. I think that would be a good place to stop once we see our new little baby. Trying to see. Oh, there's a really good view of the Dinosuchus. Hide the foliage. Yep, there's a new egg there. If this game were to continue, we would have a new Dinosuchus baby in a bit. But for now, let's go ahead and try and get the raid going. I'm raiding Piano Rogues tonight because they're my normal Thursday night raid. So have a good night. So have a good night. Uncle Levy is here. Oh, hi, Uncle Levy. How are you?